coming out of the system, even today, like I have a very hard time with relationships with people. I have a hard time trusting people. It's just something deep rooted in me that I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get rid of.
A question that we like to ask is like, was there a time, sort of in your life, like growing up, during those difficult years, your younger years and stuff, that you had somebody that was a positive influence, or supported you, that impacted you?
Yeah. So this is a tricky question because coming out of the system, even today, like I have a very hard time with relationships with people. I have a hard time trusting people. It's just something deep rooted in me that I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to get rid of. But my childhood best friend, her name was Jamie. I met her shortly after I moved in with or the foster family before we were adopted. Um, she was my best friend. Like she got me through so many horrible, horrible situations with my family. And I remember like I would sneak out of my room and I'd go to her house and her mom would not tell on me. She'd be like, "Oh, I'll just, make sure this is our secret." And, I know that she told my adopted parents that I was over at her house, but they were like my second family. And she got me through a lot. I lost her about 8 years ago to a heroin overdose. So that was really, really hard on me. Um, I kind of lost my sister during the time where I didn't have anybody. I mean, I had my brothers, I had, some friends at school, but it wasn't anything like the relationship that I had with Jamie. So I miss her terribly, and I have so many good memories of, playing in the creek, and we'd just go out, and we wouldn't be back for hours. It was back in the days when you would let your kids go out and do whatever, and then you'd see them at dinner time. So I had a good childhood with her, and like I have good memories. So she definitely got me through a lot.
She sounds incredible.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that you lost her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hear a common thread with young people that we talk to that have gone through the system. Just that trust is a really hard thing, friendships and relationships.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
and there's healing, ongoing healing. It's not like we've arrived yet, because there's just, isn't there?
Yeah, for sure.
With what you've endured.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Always growing, always learning, always healing.
Yeah. And I suppose now, like as you're, young adult, who are your greatest supports now?
So my number one would be my fiance, Kyle. He has the same empathy as me. I don't know, when I think about it, when I was little, I always said, I'm never getting married. I'm never going to be able to get married. I'm never going to find somebody who matches my morals and my values and my empathy. And just coming from where I was to going through my adult life and realizing that not everybody is the same as me,
Yeah.
kind of put a damper on like trying to, I don't know, have friendships and relationships. But Kyle is just like the spitting image of me, and he cries when I cry. Like he knows exactly how I'm feeling. He, takes all my bad days and helps me grow from them. He knows when I'm having a rough time. He knows when not to say anything at all. Like he is my number one supporter, and I've only known him maybe 3 years, so it's been um, hard for me to open up that much, but I trust him with all my heart.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine doing any kind of life thing without anybody besides Kyle. He's just the greatest person.
So
Yeah.
Heaven, Moose, and Kyle are your like family, right?
They are. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I hear it. And did I don't know if Moose met Kyle and just you said, "Yep, he's good," or was it Heaven that met Kyle first that both gave the approval and that horsey nod? You know, I've seen horses do that. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Moose was like 5 or 6 months old when he met Kyle, and instantly he loved him. So, I had adopted Moose from a humane society
Yep.
after I graduated hygiene school because I said, you know, I need a dog. It's the one thing that I wanted growing up. You know, I did have a family dog that was mine when I was um, in the first home, which was amazing.
Yep.
Like it wasn't supposed to be my dog, it was supposed to be my adopted dad's dog. But when we got her, she instantly had this liking to me, so she was my dog. And then I took her from my adopted parents' house and she lived a couple more years after that, but I think she died when she was 13. So that was really hard for me. When my dog died, I was completely alone, completely alone. I didn't have my dog anymore. So Moose was kind of like that step to healing that I needed. So I adopted him, and then I met Kyle at a wedding like 2 months after I adopted Moose, and then we started dating, and now we live together, and we're getting married. So
So wonderful.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Congrats.
I
Yes.
love it.
thank
I love
you.
that story. It's a beautiful. I with Smoochie, I'm a dog person, and I want to. I've got loads of empathy as well from what I've gone through in my childhood with illness and drug and alcohol abuse with dad. So it's interesting. I've always had dogs, and whenever I had to get a dog for the house where I was looking after young people, I was meant to get a dog. Sorry, something for the house, but I ended up getting a dog from the Lost Dogs Home, which is Humane Society, similar.
Oh, okay,
She
great.
went under my legs. So I was sitting down, and she went under my legs, and she wouldn't move anywhere.
Aw, they choose you. They really do.
So Brendan's adopted her. He wasn't a dog person. He's become a dog person.
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you have.
You know,
He loves it so much,
I mean, I had
Theresa.
dogs.
He loves it.
Yeah, I had dogs growing up, but I was too busy, with friends and sport and whatever else. So.
Yeah.
But I've got, definitely love Smoochie, and she's such a therapy dog. Like we've done some foster caring in the past, and we've had other people who've come, and she's just gone up to them and just sat there, and just knows, just connects, she's just amazing, just
amazing.
Amazing.
And
she really feels.
And many times she'll come out of their room.
People's pain.
Yeah, people's pain, because many times she'll come out of there. She's going to this darkened room where they're lying and they're crying themselves to sleep, and they won't let us yet go in there and just give them a hug, but they'll let Smoochie. They're like, Smoochie, I don't want you, and then Smoochie will go in, and then I remember patting Smoochie afterwards, going, "Oh, you were so lovely," and completely wet with tears, and she's just there, just like this. I love.
They know for sure.
I love that.